The 2-1 defeat today. How do you to Chalfont? How do you assess today's game?
It's hard. I don't think we played well as a group today. It was very, very hard for us to play to the system we know, play the different patterns we know, because the surface played a part. That's not the reason why we lost today, but it was a defining factor for us personally as individuals. Like centre midfielders going to get the ball, it wasn't the best of pitches to go and do so. So we had to adapt our game. So it wasn't route one or that, but we was a little bit more direct, and I think that it didn't really favour us too tough. We still created chances in the first half, went 1-0 up, but we didn't create in the second. We didn't create in the second because I think with us going direct, it was more forwards coming, backline coming forward and then dropping back and going forward and dropping back. So you spend a lot of time clocking up mileage during the game. So you'll probably look at it and it wouldn't look like the boys have run as hard as they did, but they probably did and probably ran more. I think that individually as well, I thought we didn't win our 1v1 battles as much as we have in the last 5 or 6 games. But that happens. We knew at some point the run would end. I don't think this would be the right time for people to throw the towel in and go, oh, it's not working and so on and so forth, because that would be silly. That'd be very silly. So I think that we just got to stay positive. We just got to stay positive. Like at the start of the season, things don't go your way. You just got to go again. But what you can't do is let the rot set in because you've lost the game and start bickering in between each other and so on and so forth. Because we've got a good little morale going on at the moment. We've got a good spirit around the club, and what we don't want to do is ruin that because we've lost a game of football today.
Obviously, you've talked about morale, which is always a massive thing in football. The greatest teams, always go up against their next opponents. For us, it'll be a bit harder because it's a cup game against Margate in the league above. But the greatest teams will go and put a good performance in.
Yeah, I
next
think that's the only thing we can do really. Put a better performance in than we did today. As I said, it didn't favour us. The surface we're playing on, and I don't think it favoured the other team either, to be honest, because they had some good players and they tried to play, and when they did try and play, it did break down. So I don't think it suited either of us, but I think we need to go again. I think we need to go again, and we need to go and put in the hard work and put in the graft that we've been doing over the last 3 or 4 weeks in the game next Saturday. I think that obviously they're going to be a good team, so we're going to have to win the individual battles, and if we don't win the individual battles, we will get found out. But I don't think we've got players in our team that would shy away from individual battles. I don't think we have players like that. We've got players with good mentalities. But what we just need to do is just keep a positive vibe around the club and take positive vibe into training on Tuesday and Thursday, as well as the game next Saturday.
Obviously next Saturday, just talking about an event, obviously all the players will be wearing something pink for breast cancer. Can you just give a few words about that cause?
It's a brilliant cause. Obviously we're just trying to raise money for breast cancer, so everyone will be wearing pink. Some might dye their hair, some might wear pink socks to the game, some might wear pink t-shirts, should I say. So it's all about giving back. It's about just helping try and fund a very, very daunting cause, because it can be very hard. There's loads of people, everyone knows, that have lost people to cancer. So what we want to try and do is eradicate it, and if every little penny is going to help.
Alright, thanks Adam.
Cheers mate.